Mark, soccer players aren't immune to the effects of a hangover normally, especially the kind that play here on the weekends. How do you think the Whitecaps, before we look forward to the Dallas game, how do you think that Kansas City game lingers for them?
Yeah, that's the big question going into this week. I think if you look at the way they practiced this week, they had an extended meeting on Tuesday, so they obviously hashed it out, got over it. Everyone was in good spirits. This has been a team that's bounced back really well from losses this year. They're 4-2-2 after a loss. I don't expect anything different this time, but no question that's probably the toughest loss they've had to bounce back from since they joined MLS in 2011. I mean, to collapse like that in the last 10 minutes takes an emotional toll. Some of the guys said it was a feeling that was similar to losing that playoff game in Dallas last year. So you knew it hurt, but I think they're ready to get.
But that's the mental part of the game, Mark. Why did they give up those goals? What was it defensively? Was it just missing Waston, or we saw a late collapse against Montreal as well? Is there something structurally in their defensive setup that's making them vulnerable?
Well, two different lineups. I think also this is the best defensive team in MLS all season up until a week ago. So I don't know if you can read too much into it. It certainly was their worst 10 minutes defensively of the season. I think there was a lot going on. Maybe too many attacking subs. The coverage in the box, they weren't touch tight on the headers. Kaw looked bad on a couple of them. He's had a good season. Guys not closing down the crosses. Certainly way too much time for Kansas City to get balls in. So tired legs. I mean, everyone thought Kansas City would be the tired team. Turns out the Caps looked like the team that was gassed in the last 10 minutes of that game.
It was a bit of a damaging loss because KC is one of the teams at the top of the conference. Dallas, another one. They have the playoff history. We traditionally look at Seattle and Portland as big rivals, but they've had some heat with Dallas. Dallas is 4 points back, but they have 2 games in hand. This is a really important 3 points for the Whitecaps. What do you expect on the weekend?
It's been a fantastic race, and I think the run-in is going to be amazing. I mean, the KC game changes a ton of stuff. 6-point swing, Dallas again. The Caps are not comfortable where they are, that's for sure, and they want that home playoff date. LA, Seattle surging now. I think Seattle's back. I don't know, this Dallas matchup's going to be an interesting one. A lot of heat and passion between these two teams, but the fact they haven't played since October maybe takes a little bit of edge off the rivalry, but I don't think it'll take too long. Dallas, Vancouver, they haven't traditionally liked each other, and I think they'll remember that pretty quick on Saturday.
I'll put you on the spot. They do have home advantage coming off a bad loss like that, although let's not forget they built a 2-goal lead in a very tough place to play, so there were positives to take out of that game. Do you see a draw, win, or a loss in this one?
No, I think I think their home form this year has been better than the results have shown. I think this is a good Vancouver team. Dallas is a good team too, but to me, the Caps are clicking offensively this year. And if anything, that Kansas City loss, I think, will get them to be a little more resilient in terms of their organization and their defensive play.
Well, you're one of the luckiest guys in Vancouver because you get to cover the most interesting team in town. Win, lose, or draw, the Caps always play entertaining games.